Time for League Baseball here on the show as we...
Play ball. Ow. Ow.
So striding in, Roderick Doyle. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
One.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 2. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good, but I always used to...
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's...
Now at the plate, Manuel Uribe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard with the hole. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Into the box, Phil Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 23. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go. Let's go now. What time?
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a...
Meanwhile, down, it's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Roberto Velasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in to try it again, Julio Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And the Sea Dogs lead this one. Now at the plate, number 23. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 23. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Striding forward now is the DH, Roberto Velasquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Stand up.
Backhanded. And that's out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up now, Juan Centeno earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. Potential to go ahead right here. Don't try and do too much. Don't make the situation bigger than it needs to be. Look for something up and drive it to an outfielder.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run.
So coming to the plate, number 23, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in, Roberto Velasquez. The 0-2 pitch. Hit to first.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Juan Centeno. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Digging in and looking for more, number 23. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
He's set and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Ken Rubin.
Here we go.
Designated hitter, Ken Rubin.
The 0-1.
Two.
On the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now. And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Our final line score for the victorious season. 6 runs on base. 15 runners on base.
The shows continue. Steve Wallace will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy
Like
been
you
up
can,
to this
like you
point?
can.
In a
Come
day
on.
and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA
on now,
sub 2,
get your pitch up
that's
there,
saying
kid.
something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around. And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Grace. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting.
Into the box now, number 23. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. At the plate, Mark Sellers. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. It's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in, Ryan Ray. He hit a sac fly earlier.
One down, one down.
The 1-2. Ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, two out. So stepping in, number 23. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 23. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Stepping into the box, Roberto Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second.
Come on, baby. You're up.
Fielded cleanly. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits.
Come on, guys.
Into the box now, Wes Gerard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One, one,
The
one,
on the
one.
ground is short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we
So
go.
last chance here, and stepping in, number 23. Although there are a couple of bases
Here we go.
open,
Clutch
and
out
we'll
for
see
us,
if they think about working around him. Back up the middle, and it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Digging in once again, Roberto Velasquez has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's... So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Abdul Stevens gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Tom Lombardo hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League in the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Harper will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Now at the plate, number 23, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Valenzuela racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Third home run for him on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Joaquin Valenzuela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, nobody away.
Ready on 0-2.
2-2-2.
To first. I don't think they can get 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. number 23. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gerard has a read on it. 2 gone. Now batting, Roberto Velasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
High in the air out to center field. Valenzuela has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. At the plate, number 23. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left.
Round it, find the ball.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
In the air to straightaway right. Gerard waits on it. And the inning is over. No damage done after.
Hey, let's get out of this.
Standing in, Clifford Bannister. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
2 down now.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 23. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is foul right side. Jansen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Here we go.
Grounded to short.
Dig.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game.
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it. So it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats. It's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my boy. When I gotta get that first one shot before that shit from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck, my niggas looking like Thriller. Ready for the million, talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in that Billy with no cylinder. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't be with us. They know we ain't been dangerous. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap. Gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Tell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake them up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them, bigger than beach balls. I'm knocking loaded, this is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the goal mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with Showtime, that's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Yeah. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like paracord. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like lip flops. I took my life into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a. Successfully, I did this to mess.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the.
Play ball.
In now, Julio Pinto. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Here we go, boys.
His hit not all that hard out to second. In. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Now in the box, number 23. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The second baseman, number 23.
Stay hot up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
Now at the plate, Luis Soto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Nothing in 2 count. Pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a close play throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 23, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Now the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready once again, number 23. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Let's go now. What time?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Gagnon has it in his sights. 2 down. So striding forward now, Roberto Velasquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second, and the runner back. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Next will be the designated hitter, Thomas Spanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
1-1.
Hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping up to the plate, number 23. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now, no better.
Hey, let it fly, baby.
First pitch on its way. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Juarez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the runner will score from second. Now he's safe at third. As 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
When you're down late, every run you score, no matter what the inning, puts a little doubt in the other team's mind. And after this triple, the lead is only 2. So a long ball, and we're all tied up, people.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Reed Foley takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been... Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Ready now, Thomas Spanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they can... Coming to the plate now, Nathaniel Lynch. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1-1.
Hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the back. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, number 23, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side.
Get down.
But foul.
That's out. Stay hot now.
Here
Let's
it
go,
comes
kid.
on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into leadoff base hit.
Hey, way to drive that. Nice hit.
Hey,
There we
D-Row,
go.
there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
De La Rosa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, Roberto Velasquez. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Digging in, number 23. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air to right field. De La Rosa moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one, Brady.
Ready for another shot now. Number 23. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. De La Rosa ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first.
Ease up.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Roberto Velasquez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New Hampshire put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. David Paulino wins his 3rd of the season. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Striding in, Rodney Harris. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom.
Stepping in, number 23. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate, Mark Lerma. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Bounce to first.
All right, you're up.
To his left, Harris. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Coming to the plate now, Manny Franco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Set to get his day started, Ken Nishii, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Skied into straightaway right. McCann moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Striding in once again, number 23. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he had...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big.
Stepping into the box, number 23, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Veras ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So striding in, Mark Lerma. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground.
Come on.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Rodney Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Roll it up right here.
Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Sea Dogs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robert Ishii takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Vaughn Flores takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that.
I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh. I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management.
Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh, and look at she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If you was whack and you came up with some paper, you still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. They're on that base till they heart go out just like you, son. You look for my partners who low-key pitching around. And those that laugh at me when I stayed at my mama's house. My pockets fatter now. My mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like a Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear if it marvelous. Remember time my mama marvelous. Made us look marvelous. The hood part of us. All of us have the heart of Spartacus. Treat it just like Barnabas. put you on freeze, walk off like I'm grab my put it in the wind. I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing. I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gonna do it, fuck it, baby, do it, baby, do it, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, to me. Doing it, I do what should be. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, to me. I do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do. What it do, I'm down, you down, we up. Slippery slow when I need hope, I'm truly. Boy, got a love connection, don't need you can catch us. And I'm saying yes, we swinging on the Porsche. Or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari. And baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this for no IG into the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course, big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off cheap. You can't force it, be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds you planted. That ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gonna do it, fuck it, baby, do it, baby, do it, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, to me. Doing it to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, to me. I'll do what I'm doing.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Play ball. Heat thing.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Jones is there, and the side is retired.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Emery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground is short. Could be 2. He's got it. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Play ball.
Into the box, number 23. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Play ball. Heat thing.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Benito Casilla, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Get things turned around in a hurry. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Play ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 23. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now at the plate, Mark Lerma. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Sampson is there. 1 down. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in to try it again, Enos Sampson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Stepping up now, number 23. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit high and deep out to left field.
Pick it up.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Second and third, 2 away. Weekly hit towards
Stand up,
first.
right here, stand up, pick it up.
To his right, Thompson. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. So coming to the plate, number 23, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Now
a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Trenton jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pedro Murillo.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die. But I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitement today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. Enjoy the skyline, it's an incremental end. The rover. Sophia, yeah, maybe it's time. You can't stick to the highways, it's suicide. I'm welling up with excitement again.
this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the front. Got all this on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now to my family. I got them with me. They want the baguettes on their necks. I was made inside the projects. I got them on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a die, no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and I'm out by the two. First time in B20, she was hanging out the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma sit the move. I seen his name, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all this on me, I'm so fly, don't matter.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Let's play ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 23, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. From the belt, the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Lerma. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Let it rip one time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm.
Settling in now, number 23. And their runners at the corners now.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Lerma, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over. for the wall last time up.
They have a rip like you can.
From the
Here we
stretch.
That's a
And
ball.
that misses
Hey,
for
good eye,
ball
good
one.
eye. Great take,
Ball one,
kid.
no strike.
Here we go now. One at a time.
Hey, see it and
The
drive it
1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in, Roberto Velasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack.
like you
Everyone
can.
seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Urbina sprinting after it. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Now to the plate, Manny Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it is, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate, Benito Casilla. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Down to second base. This could be 2. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance.
Into the box now, number 23. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, way to drive that one. Nice.
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's a pop-up now. Emery shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Deal. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping in, Enos Sampson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can test to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in and looking for more, number 23. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Jansen rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about? Ready for another chance? Rodney Evans. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rodney Evans.
To the left side. Reined in. And he is in there. And as you see right there, stepping into the box, Greg Jones, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Deal. The 3-2 pitch. Towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box now, Damon Odom. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman. Digging in once again, number 23, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Veras blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, great job right there. Squared up that ball.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're out.
And they get him trying to swipe a. Now at the plate, number 23. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for. Trust me, I know.
And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let her rip, let it go.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 10-2 the final in this game. The Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Without any recipe and kept the integrity, I'm better than I ever.
Our final line score for the victorious Sea Dogs, 10 runs.
It's baseball on. Digging in, number 23. He's fresh off perhaps the best game of his career. A 6-for-6 line last night. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Veras isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Runner goes.
Get dirty.
Pitch outside the throw, and he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Anthony Deal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Towards second. But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row? So stepping in, number 23. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Look for it up in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. At the plate, number 23. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Veras is off of first with 2 away.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
You gotta go.
Go, 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 go.
The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in, Roberto Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ricky Thompson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they get the double play. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ricky Thompson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. In now, number 23. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second. Now batting, Oscar Urbina. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get at it. It's been in.
And there's one down now. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Play ball. Out.
Now at the plate, Walter Gunter. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch, the 1-2. Bunted into the air, and the catch is made to end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 23. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mark Lerma. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Come on now, one time right here.
The 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Like you can. Here you go.
Trying to escape unscathed.
All right,
here
hang
in the
on,
first.
hang on. Right here, right
weakly
here.
to the left. Rain and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. So striding forward now, number 23. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Great work to do a job.
Stepping up to the plate, Homer Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, number 23, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Ready now, Jamal Robbins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Ready once again. Number 23, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah.
Dan, this guy's on
right
fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Roberto Velasquez.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
The 1-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Digging in, Rod Jansen. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Making his way to the plate, Stephen England, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it in. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Striding into the box, Walter Gunter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first. It's a double play.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game. The game's future stars are on. Digging in now, number 23. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Stay hot up there, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Pull up right here.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Lerma. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Roberto Velasquez. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Popped him up.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Coggin is calling for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple. Striding in, Ken Coggin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard. Field, he's going to wave them.
Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there. Leading off the inning, number 23, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in, Mark Lerma. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So digging in now, Roberto Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short.
You're here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. At the plate, Ken Coggin.
Now batting, second baseman, Ken Coggin.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Chad Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't
1-1-1.
the fly ball in this game.
Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, number 23. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, number 23. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Coggin. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Here we go right now, fellas.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on.
Stepping into the box. Walter Gunter. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Here we go, guys. Let's go. 1-1-1.
And on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yard Goats are out on top, 5-1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Peter Lamar wins his 3rd of the season. Robert Ishii was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he battled with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show. So striding in, number 23. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Now at the plate, Mark Lerma. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Into the box, Juan Centeno. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saul has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, Manny Franco hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 23, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, way to drive it. Nice.
Boy, there's
rip.
another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Come on, big guy.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Backhanded. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball.
Digging in to try it again. Number 23. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Let her rip.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Nice job.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to 3rd for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Here we go, kid.
The 2-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, number 23. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here comes the first pitch.
Pick up
Hit
the ball,
hard on the
stand
ground
right here.
towards second.
On the bag,
to
on the
second
bag.
for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So coming to the plate, number 23, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
Come in right here. Here you go.
All right, find your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, drive him in for us.
First
Let's
pitch
go.
coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Portland late taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Gaius gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Line score. Victoria's Sea Dogs. 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They let 15 runners on base. Here tonight.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Joey Baez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year.
Stepping up now, number 23, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 23.
Come on, Biggin, stay on up there, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field.
You're scoring.
Beard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So coming to the plate, Chris Glass. He drew a walk his first time up. Bottom of inning number 3. Nothing our score.
1 out. You got 1.
The 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure.
Settling in now, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Play ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 23. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Let's play ball. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's out. You're out. Out. Out.
Standing in, number 23. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
To second for one, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Lerma. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 2-0. Now to the plate, Luke Todd. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot. These at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that. But the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Portland Sea Dogs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Harper with his 4th win this season. Joey Baez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up. It's baseball. Brian McHenry, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last week.
Into the box now, number 23 took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night. High in the air out to center field. Beard is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls.
3 out.
Stepping into the box, Arturo Nieto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Working for the punch out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. One on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw.
He's safe. 3 out.
At the plate, Chris Glass. He singled his last time up. Comes set and the 0-1.
2-2-2.
Attempt here. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 23 comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready for another chance, number 23, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beard has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-0. Into the box now, number 23. And they're runners at the corners now.
Better fly now.
He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle.
Come on, get here,
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
All right, hold up. Good job.
Slap hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Nice.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 5. Now at the plate, Billy Beard. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. Fielded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Glass, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. That old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back.
Digging in and looking for more, number 23. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Line drive to center field. Beard is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Julio Benitez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. This one hard the other way. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Portland Sea Dogs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. On.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yo, okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy.
Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardigan breed. Chasing come up the top. And I rule me a dozen. I raise my hand and raise your family. My plan. Don't be no gangster. Baby bang. Ain't dead. You just move to the county. Luggage in my luggage, know that. What? My boy.